This is the Hornet-thon! This is no longer the Telethon! This is my message to the Telethon. I've taken you over. And... What? Gerald! Now what should I say here?
Good evening, viewers. Now returning to our show in progress.
The Telethon.
The operators and stockholders of
The Telethon
are as pleased as punch to have you, a live audience.
Could you take a look at this for a minute? Get Gerald and Roy over here. No.
You are prohibited from giving the performers access to electronic devices, outside sustenance, or means of escape.
This isn't a Mac, so I don't know. My computer's a Mac. Well, fine.
They must learn there is no escape from
The Telethon.
Thank you, and please enjoy the Telethon.
The Telethon.
The Telethon.
Fine, you can... Listen. I don't...
My nail polish turned to ice.
Fleming!
Yeah?
Comma!
Yeah?
Martin! Is that your name?
Yes, Dr. Hornet.
Yes, you do remember who I am.
Yeah, you're Dr. Hornet, this
Yes.
big bad villain.
Yeah, that's right, I am a big bad villain. Hey, none of that. Hey, what's the last thing you remember?
The last thing I remember?
Before you just woke up?
Before I woke up?
Yeah.
Well, about 2 years ago, I was kidnapped away from my daily life by dark and mysterious forces and forced to host a telethon every hour on the hour under subject of torturable physical and mental with a co-host named Sal Surrogate Stevens.
Yes.
Oh, moving on?
Yeah, move on.
Oh, so I've hosted that thing for like 2 years. They infected me with this disease called Tiny Tim's disease.
Yes.
And I think that's everything.
Good. Yes, that was the premise of the show that you used to go on.
Oh, and we raised bucks to fight that disease.
Right, okay. Well, that's, all basic stuff. But what's the very last thing you remember?
Well, the auditor came by, and he had 2 other co-hosts and then you killed them.
That's like an old thing. It was from a while ago. I mean, more recent.
The Clench came by, he had a party, and then we broke
No,
it down.
that was like a year ago. Like more recent. Like more, very fast forward.
Oh, I was a cowboy!
No, that was still like a month ago.
Oh.
No, what was the very last thing you remember me telling you before you just woke up from...
Oh! Last time, wait, I remember now.
Yeah.
I found out that Sal had been replaced by a robot,
Yes.
replaced by you,
Yes.
because you kidnapped Sal.
Yeah, I kidnapped him.
And then you took over the Telethon.
I did take over the Telethon. That's right.
Ugh.
Remember the very last thing I told you before I put you in that box?
I'm gonna put you in a box?
Yes! Besides that, the important thing I told you.
Oh, make sure I use the bathroom before I go in the box.
No, this is what I told you. Okay, stand up. I told you that you're a co-host. And that this week, you're going to host a show with me.
No!
The cameras aren't on just yet. The show hasn't really started, but we're about to start the Hornet-thon. It's going to be great, and this is going to be my co-host. Good toss.
Thanks.
So yeah, I guess that's about it.
So to start the show, normally Sal would say, see you on the other side.
Yeah, he would, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Well, he's not here, so that's not what we're going to say. We're going to say something else.
Okay.
We're going to say, the lights are going to go out, and then when they come back on, a show thing is going to happen. That's what we're going to say. All right, that's it.
We'll see you on the other side.
Get off the stage!
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the Hornet-thon.
Shut up for a second, okay? You have to be quiet for a moment. By the way, I'm really glad you learned that choreography so quick. You didn't know what was going on and you really went with that. Good job.
Well, you said just Miria, and I did.
Stand up! We've got a show to do.
Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you all doing? My name is Dr. Hornet. I am your new host. There is no telethon this week. It is the Hornet-thon. And I am Dr. Hornet. And this is my co-host, Martin Fleming.
Well, I go by Marty usually.
No, you are Martin.
Ugh.
This show, you are Martin.
Okay.
I don't recognize the name Marty.
Just don't kill me.
Usually, I won't, not yet. Not if you, unless you step out of line. You know.
Okay.
I'm a bad guy. I'm the villain of the Telethon. I'm a bad guy. But I've taken over the show now. You are all now part of the Hornet Nation. That's right. Just by being in this room, you are part of the Hornet Nation. We've taken over the world, or we're about to take over the world. Pretty soon, we've locked up all you can't escape. If you try to escape, you will be killed by hornets, swarms of hornets. That will happen if you try to leave. Don't try to actually do it.
Is that like that one Oprah animated GIF where like all the bees come out?
Yes, it's like that, only it's not funny, it's real pain. You won't laugh at
Well,
it.
Dr. Hornet, I don't mean to be presumptuous, but is it normally a Hornet introduces themselves at the top of the show?
Yeah, well, I already kind of did, but I'll talk a little more about myself. I'm Dr. Hornet. How you all doing? I define myself by the two things that I hate more than anything in the world.
Ooh, a man who defines himself by what he's not.
I am more than a man.
Sorry!
It's okay. You stepped out of line. Just don't do it again.
Okay.
Everything will be good.
I'll try.
Listen! Here's the second thing I hate more than anything in the world. And that was the previous host of this show. I really hated that guy. Really.
Sal Surrogate Stevens?
Don't say his name. Just call him the guy.
Oh, Sal Surrogate Stevens.
No, sir. Probably shouldn't keep referring to him because he'll just keep saying his name, and I hate his name.
What, Sal Surrogate Stevens?
Yes, stop saying it.
Sorry.
Just say the dude that used to host the show.
The dude that used to host the show?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
He's number two, but there's a number one thing that I hate more than anything in the world. Number one, fish chum.
Ew.
Ugh, yuck. Yuckity dust gross.
Ugh.
Ew.
Why do you hate fish chum so much?
Because have you ever smelled it?
Not if I can help it.
No, you don't want to because I don't even want to talk about it. Ew. Yuckity ducks.
Well, now when you ask me what I do.
What do you mean I ask you what you do?
Like normally, the dude who usually hosts the show
Yeah.
would say, and so Marty, you were a college student. Where did you go to school?
I don't recognize any colleges.
But-
There are no schools in the Hornet Nation.
Wait.
None. I banned them all.
Well, you know what school I went to? Ohio State University. Go Buckeyes!
No, we're not doing that. Don't encourage him.
Oh.
Don't do that. There are no schools in the Hornet Nation at all.
Well, then how do people learn?
By a series of podcasts. www.hornetlearningpodcastnow.org. You can download them for free on iTunes.
Why don't you,
Mandatory! They are mandatory learning modules.
why don't you just call it the Hornet-cast?
I like longer names. I'm not here asking you for advice.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, well, okay, what did you, I have to ask you what you studied, right?
Yeah.
What did you study?
I studied getting inside the mind of the enemy.
What? That's not a college course.
Criminal psychology, everybody.
Why didn't you just say criminal psychology?
Well, that's a bit.
Right? That's a bit?
Yeah.
A bit?
Yeah.
There are no bits in the Hornet Nation. None. Absolutely no bits allowed.
Really?
Zero.
Not even shaving a haircut?
Shaving a haircut?
2 bits. Anime.
Okay, let's just move on from that. I'm trying to make this a better show than the fucking telethon, alright?
Sorry.
You tried your hardest. You really tried. You know, this is what we usually do. In the telethon, what usually happens is that you raise bucks to cure what? You have a tiny...
I have the Tiny Tim's disease, and if
Yeah.
you dial the number at the bottom of your screen,
No,
give me 5,000 bucks. Yeah.
No, you're not doing that. It's going to be a little different this time.
What is
You know how usually you try to cure your disease?
Yeah.
Well, instead, I'm going to let you die from your disease. for you, maybe. But instead, what's going to happen is I'm going to steal from all of you 5,000 latinum strips. That's right. And I noticed that your pockets were a little lighter when you walked in. That's because I used my Hornet magnet and stole all of your latinum strips.
You have a magnet?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Hornet magnet. I'm very intuitive. I'm very inventive.
Okay.
I'm an inventive guy.
Well, what are you going to do with all those Latin strips?
What am I going to do? Well, for one, I'm going to fund the podcast. That goes first and foremost. I gotta buy a new microphone.
Wait, for the podcast or for yourself?
Well, for both, maybe. I'm always looking to improve myself.
Okay.
Number two, a statue of me giving you-know-who, that host guy.
Oh, Sal Surrogate Stevens.
I should probably stop bringing him up, because you just keep saying his name. Yeah, giving him a noogie. And then number three, I'm gonna make paintings. I'm gonna commission someone to make some paintings of classic rock album covers, but with me replaced with classic rockers. You know the cover of Who's Next?
Yeah.
With Roger Daltrey after he just pissed on a lid?
Yeah.
It's gonna be me.
You have any,
It's gonna be like I'm the lead singer of The Who. It'll be pretty neat.
any other covers?
Well, I'm also gonna do Abbey Road, but instead of the four Beatles, it'll just be me going with that.
Oh, are you going to be on the cover of Aqualung?
No, I don't really like Jethro Tull. My tolerance for 70s prog rock is very limited, okay?
Okay.
Don't like them.
Okay.
Think it's a break 45-minute long, one song?
Well, I think you can have a pretty cool one-song album.
No, well, what's that?
Like The Decline by NoFX. It's a pretty cool album.
We're not gonna get into pom pop tonight, okay? Let's just move on. Let's move on from there, all right?
I kind of like that.
All right, fine. Well, that's fine. That's your opinion. Why don't we talk about? Hey, you can't run a show with just 2 people.
Oh, we can't. We have a third person who helps us out with the show.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make your hand say thanks for Mr. Hanks.
No, stop clapping. It's not Mr. Hanks.
What?
I erased Mr. Hanks' brain
You erased his brain?
with my Dr. Hornet brain eraser.
Is that like a thing that you have, or did you invent it?
I invented it. Like I said, I'm very inventive.
So
And what I did was I made him love Hornet. And so now he's Mr. Kana Skana, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Kana Skana.
Hey, that's just Hank Hanks backwards.
Hey, no, it's not. Not true.
Yes, it is.
No. Hey, Mr. Skana. How you doing, man? Are you enjoying this new Hornet-thon, this new Hornet show?
Yeah.
It's way better than the Telethon, right?
Yeah.
Got any good jokes, Mr. Skana?
No, there are no jokes, Mr. Skana.
I don't know what a joke is.
He doesn't know what a joke is. Good.
Not even shaving a haircut?
Shaving a haircut?
2 bits!
You got me again.
Because it was the second time I did it.
All right, well, okay, can we just introduce the guest act? Let's introduce the
Okay, let's talk about our wonderful guest act. So our first guest act coming up is going to be a good improv group. It's the first time we've had them. Roller Second up is going to be a very funny female comedian, Miss Margaret Cho.
Stop that. No, I'm nipping that one in the bud. Immediately, no.
What do you mean?
She's not here. She'll never be here. But we have another act that we're gonna love.
Oh, what's that?
It's
Something evil?
No, they're my 2 best friends in the world.
I bet they're evil.
No, well, let me finish. Jeez.
Fine.
It's Stuart Stegosaurus and Trisha Triceratops. Clap for them! They're my 2 best friends. You're gonna enjoy their act.
And third up, we have a stand-up comedian who it's his second time back at the show. We had a lot of fun with him the first time.
Yep.
Nate Simmons!
Nate Simmons! Fantastic!
What's wrong there, Dr. Hornet? What's up?
Can we just like pretend that the audience isn't here for a second?
I never acknowledge them.
Okay, good. Is the show going all right? Like, it's good?
I mean, for your first time.
Well, I mean, that sounds like you're qualified.
Well, okay, for a first show, it's like par.
Okay.
You're doing okay.
Well, I want it to be better than the Telethon. I don't want it to be par. I want
Hey,
it to be
you can't start at the top, buddy. You think Wayne Gretzky was getting birdies on his first time at the bat?
He wasn't. That just changes everything, doesn't it? Listen,
Look, volleyball's a complicated game.
listen. You're doing a good job, all right? I'm gonna go grab some coffee, all right?
Okay.
I'm just backstage. I need to go. I'm not usually up at this hour, so I
Wait,
need to go.
you interfere with the show every time at this hour.
Yeah, well, I don't usually do that, so every time I did that, I have to, like, rework my schedule. And
Oh, like take a nap mid-afternoon?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like so I
Okay.
need to go get some coffee. Listen, just introduce the first guest act, and just, you're doing a really good job, all right? So thanks for the, you're really helping. So.
You said thanks?
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks.
He's an evil doctor hell-bent on world domination. But he did say thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Wolodarski!
Clapping for Wolodarski. Come on, Wolodarski. That's very funny. You got more for this show.
You guys have any shows coming up that people should know about?
Yeah.
Oh, Sunday at CIC, or Chemically Imbalanced Comedy at 8 o'clock.
Woo! Yeah, Sunday, 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
Chemically Imbalanced Comedy. That's on Irving Park near Irving and Ashland.
Yeah, near the Burger King.
There's that Burger King. There's also an awesome coffee place called Asado there. Check it out.
Okay, great clap, everyone, clap. I thought everything is improved. The guest act's better than the usual Telethon stuff, you know.
Well, how are you feeling so far at the show? I heard you doing some yelling back there.
Lauren! Have you ever hosted a show before?
I'm just a sidekick. I've never hosted.
You're just a sidekick and never hosted.
No, I've
Well,
never.
guess what? You're the host now. That's right. You're the host of the Hornet-thon. Host this show for me right now. Host it for me right now in front of all these people. Come on, do it. Do it.
I don't know what to do.
Lauren, do the one thing that you really want to do.
What did I want to do?
Yeah, what do you want to do? Do it.
I want to read a comic book.
You want to read a comic book?
Yeah.
Well, then read a comic book then.
I don't have one.
Oh, yeah, you don't have one? You have one now. There you go. Read a comic book.
Oh.
Read it to the audience. Post
Avenging Spider-Man #1.
Everyone clap for him! He's the host of the show!
It's a new series where they're trying to do little 3-issue...
Speak up!
They're trying to do 3-issue self-contained arcs.
More confidence in your voice.
So it's really easy to like hop in whenever you feel like.
Good! That sounds very interesting! Continue detailing the comic! To the audience!
This one starts off with Spider-Man as part of the Avengers, and he feels way out of his league.
Talk about the Avengers for a minute!
Well, the Avengers are like the premier team. They're like the Justice League of the Marvel Universe. So,
Who else is in the Avengers? Martin!
like right now?
To whoever! Yeah!
The Hulk, Captain America.
Okay.
Thor.
Good!
Iron Man.
Good!
Spider-Woman, which, whatever.
Whatever! Everyone clap for him! This is all very good hosting!
And Hawkeye as well.
Hawkeye?
Yeah.
For a second I thought you said Hawkeye. That was a weird moment! Everyone clap!
Spider-Man gets like stuck in like some other part of the country.
Okay.
So he has to get a ride back to New York.
Can I see first?
Yeah, check it out. Oh man!
Show that page,
Shit!
everyone.
Okay, so there's a marathon being ran in New York.
Show them the page!
It's attack!
Look at that line work! On there! That's 2 pages! That's 2 whole pages, everyone clap! This is all very good hosting! You're doing a really good job here.
So then...
You go a little closer to the audience. There you go.
So then Spider-Man tries to ask the Avengers for a ride back to New York because he can't fly or anything. Can I do my impression of the Avengers?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, so first Spider-Man says, no one's going back to New York. Am I the only one without a job?
Okay.
Come on, somebody has to take me. And then Captain America goes, we owe the local authauthorities an explanation,
Okay, you don't have to
Spider-Man.
go
I
through
can't.
everything.
Really?
You don't have to. You're doing great.
Okay.
You did a really good job. Hey, okay. Instead of...
Check that out. It's pretty cool.
That's like a red hole.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
You know what, these guys are
it's
like,
General Ross.
everyone makes fun of these comic books, but like, these are like our modern myths, you know? They're like our Greek gods, you know?
That's a totally awesome monster!
Yeah.
Look at that!
Look at that. Anyway, okay.
Look, it's actually pretty cool, because see, it looks like the monster's coming at you, but also Spider-Man's jumping away from it, so it does this,
so
like,
much.
really cool, interesting thing with the vertical stuff.
Okay, well, let's introduce the next guest there. You're gonna introduce the next guest
Wait,
there.
before we do that, so this is issue #1 of the comic,
Okay. Wait, what are you
and
doing?
then here's issue
Oh, yeah.
3 as well, so here's
Yeah, go
a
ahead.
self-contained Spider-Man story
Someone's
arc
getting
for
the comic
you
book.
to get to read
At
that.
the Telethon, you would have never gotten a comic
And
book. At the
self-contained.
Hornet-thon, you get a comic book.
So, yeah, you got a 3-issue story, it's a lot of fun.
Fantastic.
Enjoy. Oh, I guess that.
Next guest there, listen. I'm gonna go, like, stare in the mirror and just, like, yell for a while, for like 10 minutes. I have to do that, like, every hour. For like 10 minutes, I just scream in the mirror and I listen to Behind Blue Eyes.
Behind Blue Eyes? Not the Limp Bizkit cover?
Biscuit cover? Well, let's not worry about that. Listen.
They also covered Faith.
I do know that. That was a big hit.
That was actually a pretty cool
That's
cover.
good. Listen! You're the host of the show. You introduce the next act, okay?
Okay.
My 2 good friends. I'm gonna go scream in the mirror and I'm gonna have some coffee too, so you go do that.
Have fun with your coffee and yelling in the mirror. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Skinner, can we lose the red? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please get excited for Stuart Stegosaurus and Trisha Triceratops!
Pretty Mary Sunlight, she's alright with me. Pretty Mary Sunlight, she's everything I need. Some people sit around and they watch the world go by. They just don't know the fun they're missing. People see me happy and they sometimes ask me why.
Morning.
You're not a dinosaur!
No.
I was lied to!
No, I'm the puppet man.
The Puppet Man?
I'm the leader of the resistance against Hornet.
The Resistance?
That's right. People are fighting against him. He's a bad man.
There's a Resistance?
Of course, we're trying to get back to Telethon.
Really?
And we know you're captured, friend. We're gonna get you free. Don't worry. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get back. You never saw me.
Stuart! Oh, Stuart Stegosaurus! Oh, these 2 guys are doing too much.
Wait,
Marty, we're not gonna go with these guys.
Hang on, before we get started, let's just shift this over a little bit.
Where do you want to shift it?
We're gonna shift it back to the left. There we go.
Okay, listen, you go get some water, all right? And heat up my coffee.
Can I have some of your coffee?
Yeah, go ahead. Well, you probably should. You're already kind of wired. But go ahead. Go and have some water. Take care of the coffee. I'm gonna hang out with these guys. Hey, you guys.
Hi, Dr. Hornet.
Hi, guys.
Dr. Hornet.
Hey. Hi, Stuart. Hi, Trisha. What's up?
Not much.
You guys, I haven't seen you guys since you were at my nephew's bar mitzvah. That was really cool.
That was a fun time.
Yeah.
Boss, your nephew's a cool guy.
Yeah. He turned 13. He became a man. It was pretty neat for you guys to be there.
Stewart,
Yeah?
I gotta go get some books for our study session.
Okay.
Oh, Stuart, you guys are having a study session, huh?
Yeah, Dr. Hornet.
Yeah.
We have a big spelling test coming up.
Ah, Stuart. Well, you're a Stegosaurus. Why don't you tell us a little bit about being a Stegosaurus?
Well, I have 2 brains.
Wow! I'm surprised you even need to study, Stuart. Because you have 2 brains. Everyone clap for Stuart, the Stegosaurus. He's my best friend.
Dr. Hornet,
Yeah.
I have a secret.
Do you have a secret?
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't say it out loud right now. There's a whole audience of people.
Can I tell it to you, Dr. Hornet?
To me? No way. You guys, Stuart has a secret and he's only gonna tell only me. Don't listen to what he has to say.
Oh boy, I'm so nervous. I'm turning bright red.
That's okay, Stuart. Go ahead. Go ahead and tell me your secret.
You know, Trisha,
Yeah,
we're having a study session.
I do know that.
Well, I kind of like her.
Oh, that's okay, Stuart. Did anyone hear what he said? No, I hope nobody did. It was a secret between him and
I'm
me.
so embarrassed. What am I gonna do?
It's okay, Stuart. Just be yourself, man. It's all right. Okay? You're a good guy. Oh, is that Trisha?
I don't know. Who's there?
It's just me, Trish.
Open the door, Stuart. Open the door.
Come on up.
Stuart, be cool, guy. Be cool, man. Be cool. It's gonna be cool, man.
Hi, Trisha. You look okay today.
No, Stuart. Stuart. What? You can't go halfway, man. You gotta come in. Tell us you was right. Tell us you was pretty.
You look pretty today.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. You look pretty too, for a friend.
Oh. Ouch, man. Ooh, that hurts. Stuart, it's cool, man.
Yeah, okay.
Just be yourself. Stop, don't be nervous.
What do you want to do, Stuart?
I think we should just get to studying.
No, Stuart.
What?
No, just repeat after me.
Okay.
Say,
What's going on?
say, Trisha.
Well, Trisha.
I think you're very pretty. And you're very. Stuart, it's okay. Stuart, just say, Trisha.
Trisha.
You're very pretty.
You're very pretty.
It's gonna be cool.
Okay.
And just say, I've killed many
I've killed
other dinosaurs. I killed like mass genocide.
I don't know.
Trust me, she'll do
I
that.
don't think so.
No, she will. Just say it.
I've killed many a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Mass genocide.
Trust me, man. Calm down, Stuart. You're doing great, buddy.
And I think you're pretty.
Here you go.
I think you're pretty cool.
Here you go, man.
I like you a lot.
I wonder what Trish has to say.
Well, Stuart, I kind of like you too.
Yay! That was lovely.
Boy, Hornet.
Young love.
Aw.
Yeah, very, very nice.
So,
Pretty cool. Martin!
Yeah?
You're gonna interview them. You're the host. Pull up a chair.
I get to do an intimate interview?
Interview them right now.
Ooh!
Do it right now. I will watch you.
Time for a Martin Fleming intimate interview.
I'll watch you do it. I'll monitor you, all right?
Okay. So, Trisha, you're a Triceratops.
Uh-huh.
How does the modern Triceratops stay relevant while still paying homage to their culture?
That's a pretty good question. Pretty good.
Culture is 65 million years old.
What do you think, Stuart?
I think I should say hi to Dr. Hornet. Hi,
Okay,
Dr. Hornet.
Stuart, what's up? Hey.
All right, Marty, it's time. It's time for the revolution, Marty. Are you in or are you not in? It's time, he's an
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Just nail polish and stuff. Look,
cool.
my nail polish matches her.
Oh, that's
about second chances. Let's say, theoretically,
That's kind of weird.
someone's got a lot of negative things that they've done, but recent information has come to light which makes you reconsider them as a friend.
Martin, that was a weird question, but okay.
Well,
What do you think? I think I should say hi to my friend, Dr. Hornet. Hi,
Hey,
Dr. Hornet.
Stuart, what's up? How you doing?
It's time, Marty. It's time. Viva la revolution. Don't fall for his lies.
wait, are you French?
Well, maybe. Who knows?
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, Martin, you should probably ask one more question, okay? While Stuart's going to the bathroom.
Well,
The
Fred-
dino bathroom.
Trisha,
Prehistoric laboratory.
why is there a racist schism between the 4 horns and the 3 horns?
It's kind of complicated, but
Aren't race relations always?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Stuart, don't you want to dance with Dr. Hornet?
Oh, yeah, let's dance. Stuart, let's dance. Come here, yeah, let's
Take it, Marty. Take it. This is the weapon that you need.
I'm a sheriff, but I don't hold guns.
Just give it in for the... It's time to kill, Marty.
No.
It's time to take back what's yours.
I don't do that. I'm a bad
Hey, whoa, Marty, whoa, Stuart, take the break. Whoa, Marty, whoa, Martin, whoa, man. Not cool, all right?
What are you-
Don't be bringing pieces into here, all right? You are not responsible enough to handle this piece of weaponry, okay? That's bad. Dad, give me that hat back, okay?
What?
Okay? You're no longer the host. Not for now, all right? I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed, okay? I'm kind of glad this happened because we're going to have a seminar on gun safety after the show tonight. And a Second Amendment as well. Listen, I'm going to go get some more coffee, all right? You just hold down the fort. I've got to get rid of this thing, all right, man?
But,
Not cool, all right? It's just not cool, all right?
man, Trisha, you got me into this mess. I was totally hosting this thing, and I was going to be able to read all the comics I wanted to on stage, and then you ruined it for me.
What are you talking about? It's me.
Puppet Man!
Go. Come on, Marty. We have to go.
What do you mean?
I'll have to take you down to my revolution headquarters. It's where I live in, where I base my operations,
How do I get there?
It's right behind this here puppet theater.
I brought this on stage. There's nothing behind that puppet theater.
It's a cave. It goes right down. Straight down.
There's a cave there.
Yeah.
Really?
Come on in. Take a look.
I'll be the judge of that. Get out of my way. Let's see if there's a cave back here at all.
That's first step. Be careful, Marty. Dr. Hornet's turned this whole place into a death trap.
Death trap?
That's right. He turned the Telethon zoo into some kind of meat factory.
A meat factory? That explains the penguin nuggets on the lunch menu.
Well, it's mostly feathers.
Ew. Well, that explains the feathers I found in the penguin nuggets.
Well, and I'll tell you something else.
What's that?
I think you're getting too chummy with this Dr. Hornet.
Chummy?
Yes, I think so. He's a bad man.
Well, I don't know how bad he is. I mean, mostly we've been getting along decently enough.
But I'll tell you something.
Yeah?
He's gonna do something bad to you and all your friends.
Really? Like what? I mean, I guess he kidnapped Sal and then replaced him with a robot Sal.
And he has that mask. It's weird.
Well, yeah, but it's just a mask. I
He's
mean,
a spooky man.
you wear dark sunglasses and you have a red bandana. You're spooky too. And you had a gun. If anything, you've done more negative things this show than Dr. Hornet has.
But I have puppets.
They were adorable.
I found this film reel.
Really?
Yes. I'll show you how evil Dr. Hornet can be.
Okay, well, I guess I'll check out this film thing to see how
All right.
evil he is.
Johnny, roll the tape.
Yes! Yes, Hornet Nation, yes, it's me, coming to you from a film reel that I just made. How are you all doing? Welcome to the Hornet Nation. Oh, yes, yes. Hail, Hornets! Hail, Hornets! Yes. Hornet Nation, I am your leader, Dr. Hornet. We've finally taken over the Telethon. Hail, Hornet! Hail, Hornet! That's right. And not only have we taken over the Telethon, we've finally gotten patient zero of Tiny Tim's disease. And we're going to use Tiny Tim's disease to take over the world. We're going to infect the world. Hail, Hornet! Hail, Hornet! But for real, I want to be real for a second. Patient zero is actually named Martin Fleming. He's a really good kid. I just want to say that he's got a nice smile. I think he's got a lot of potential as a person, even though he is patient zero for this disease. You guys saw him, right? You guys liked him, right? He was pretty good. If he hosted a show, you would watch it, right? Like, he's like the kind of guy where if you were like, had a friend who had a pool and you was that friend, he would invite you over and you could swim in his pool, you know? And then he would let you wear swimmies if you didn't know how to swim that well. And he wouldn't judge you for it. If you didn't know how to swim.
Okay, you know what? Kill it. Johnny, kill it.
Hey, wait, let him cut it. He was just saying nice things about me.
He's a liar. He's a deceiver.
Why would he deceive his own nation?
Well, I don't know, he's a tricky man.
You're a tricky man. You have a secret base on the stage.
Oh, yes, I'm trying to get rid of Hornet. I thought you knew what side you're on.
I don't see the reason for violence.
Listen, here's what's gonna happen, okay?
What?
I'll distract Dr. Hornet with my puppets.
Okay.
And then what I'm gonna do...
That's why they call you the puppet man. I get it now.
Oh, also, I did a puppet set just right now.
Lost you.
Okay, and then what's gonna happen is I'll have the thing that Dr. Hornet hates the most.
And what's that?
Fish chum.
Ugh.
It's gross, right? It smells nasty.
Oh, that explains the smell in here.
Yeah, it's all over my face too. It's crazy.
You live here?
Yeah, I live here. This is where I live.
So you live where you make the chum?
Anyway, what's gonna happen is I'll distract him, and then you put the fish chum in his coffee cup.
But I don't.
And splash it in his face.
Well, how will that solve the problem?
Well, he hates fish chum. Get it on his mask. It's gross.
And that solves the problem?
You heard him. It's the thing he hates the most, right?
Well, aside from Sal Surrogate Stevens.
Well, we can't really do that. I think he's dead.
Oh, what? Damn!
Well, I don't know. I don't know who the hell that is anyway.
Okay, well, fine. I'll think about it. But I really don't know if that's the right thing to do. I mean, I haven't actually seen Dr. Hornet do anything evil.
Well, I think you're gonna see, because we have a little bit left in this film reel. Hit it, Johnny.
Hey, don't worry, Fleming. He's just a nice dude. I just really like him a lot. Well, anyway, that's the end of that. I want everyone to give a round of applause for our flash after the night, Nate Simmons!
Let's hear it for Nate Simmons!
And how about a round of applause for Woldarski?
Just moving the microphone.
What? What?
Just moving the microphone.
What?
I'm gone.
Poof!
If you liked what you saw tonight, you can check out the Telethon every first and second Saturday of the month.
Here at the playground. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter.
And don't forget our website, telethonchicago.com.
And there's a lot of exciting things happening for these boys at the Telethon, isn't there?
Well, yeah, they're having a big 2-year anniversary show here in May.
I hear they're also going to Boston.
That's far away. They're going to need to get a lot of gas.
Yeah, and so if you think that they deserve some goddamn gas, put it in the red hat. If you want to spare a little bit, put it in the red hat. Right by the door.
I don't know if you want to. And join us at the Town Hall Pub. It's right down the street.
And they're going to be open extra late for daylight savings time.
Take that, Ben Franklin. I think that's all the things that we need to say.
Is that the case, Marty?
You got it. Poof.
Well, let's get the show back on the road.
Stuart! Stuart!
What?
I need to talk to you!
What did I
I'm
do?
very upset with you, Stuart!
I didn't do nothing.
I traced the prints on that gun that were from you, Stuart! I caught some dino DNA on that gun, Stuart!
Prove it.
I have the DNA. Trish, you might want to leave. This is not for, this is gonna get pretty bad.
Stuart!
No, it's okay, Trish. You gotta go.
Bye.
Stuart! Stuart, what is wrong with you? How would you do that, Stuart? How would you do that?
I know my rights.
How would you do that? Stuart, say something. What? Wait a minute. Who are you? What is this? What is this? Who are you?
That's right, Dr. Hornet.
Wait, what is this? Wait, this was a guy the whole time? Stuart? How did you do that?
That's just how puppets
How did you do that? Stuart is rebel! You killed Stuart! You killed Stuart! You killed him! Oh, Stuart!
Buddy, I don't have much life left in me. You're gonna have to do it. Do it.
Stuart.
Kill the Hornet.
Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense that... I guess it makes sense that that was weird. I guess it makes sense that no way dinosaurs could have, stayed alive like that. That makes sense. So, it was a really good show. I'm really happy. I feel really good about this show. Martin?
Dr. Hornet?
That doesn't look like...
It is your coffee.
Martin! That's not coffee in there, is it? No, don't worry. Don't say anything. Martin. Martin, okay? Listen to me. Don't look at me.
I can't.
You're a good host, okay?
Really?
You're the best host.
Really?
No matter what anyone says, okay? Just take that from me, no matter what happens after this.
Even the shaving and haircut?
Shaving a haircut.
2 bits!
Okay, all right, no. Just look at me, okay? Look at me.
Sorry, I got distracted.
It's okay. You're the best, all right? No matter what any other host might say.
Even Sal Surgeon?
No,
Even?
yes. You have to do what a host would do, all right? A real host.
Really? And what's...
Martin, we put on a good show tonight, didn't we?
We did, Doctor. We did.
Martin,
Yeah?
give me my coffee.
Okay!
Oh! This job! Oh, that's so gross! Oh, ew! Oh, it's in my mask! Oh, yuckity dogs, I smell it! Oh, all right, we're gonna just... Hornet Nation, get out of here! We're leaving the telethon. We're out of here! I'm gone! This is terrible! Oh, yuck! Ew!
At least I got Hornet out of here. And I guess next week that means Sal's back. I had fun being a host. But I guess I'm just a sidekick again.
Behind the lines.